What's up, everybody? Ben Yukonis here from the Wombo Combo Show. I got a fresh haircut today. I'm looking pretty nice. Anyways, we're continuing our 32 for 32. This is day 15. I'm doing the Atlanta Falcons. For a quick recap of the Atlanta Falcons season last year in 2024, they finished 8-9. We're basically just a middle of the road team all season round. They started the year with Kirk Cousins as their quarterback, eventually benched him for Penix Jr., the rookie they drafted last year in the first round. He's going to be their starter going into 2025. That's going to be interesting to see how well Penix develops over this offseason and whatnot for the Falcons. Bijan Robinson, the running back, had a great year in his second year as a pro for the Falcons. He rushed for over 1,400 yards, had 14 rushing touchdowns. He's one hell of a back. He did a lot of work receiving the ball as well. Nice dual threat running back to have there. And then Drake London, their best receiver by far, had 100 catches, over 1,200 yards, 9 receiving touchdowns. Very good wide receiver for the Falcons. One of their big disappointments, again, for 2024 was their highly talented tight end, Kyle Pitts. He's been a bust. I don't necessarily want to call him a bust just yet because of how talented he is, but the talent hasn't showed with production. It for whatever reason, he's just not living up to the hype that he had whenever he got drafted. Going into this offseason for the Falcons, they're not really, it doesn't look like they're losing guys of major significance in free agency, but then at the same time, they also don't have, they're over the cap. So they need to do some restructures, just maybe let some guys walk, cut some guys to get under the cap so they can make free agent signings. They're losing a lot of guys on the defensive side of the ball. They're losing Matthew Judon, Lorenzo Carter, linebacker Nate Landman, corner Mike Hughes, corner D. Alford, safety Justin Simmons, and safety Richie Grant. So it looks like a lot of their help is going to be on the defensive side of the ball. But the experts are saying that their biggest need is a center. Their second biggest need is edge rusher, which me personally, I think that's probably what they should do in the first round of the draft. They have the 15th overall pick. There isn't a center there that you can get at 15 that you're not overreaching for. So looking for an edge rusher or someone on the defensive side of the ball for Atlanta, I think would be key. Their third need is cornerback, which is also a position I would probably look for them to take with that 15th overall pick. They did just lose 4 guys in the defensive backfield this offseason. With that 15th pick, I did just say that getting a nice edge rusher would be really good for them. I don't think one is necessarily going to be available at that spot. So the next best thing would be a corner. There may be a Will Johnson from Michigan would fall to them at 15. Or the kid from Texas, Jadade Barron, would also be a nice pick for them at that 15th spot. With that kind of wraps up my 32 for 32 for the Atlanta Falcons. Let me know in the comments what you think they should do this offseason. Who they should draft, who they should sign free agency-wise if they can. But yeah, that wraps up this edition of our 32 for 32 for the Atlanta Falcons.